Okay. Okay, so let us have the three mantra. Cecilia, three mantra.
Yes, Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Namo Vitragaya. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayareyanam. Namo Vasayanam. Namo Loye Sabasahunam. Eso Panchanamukaro. Savapavapanashanu Mangalanam cha savisim Padaman Havai Mangalam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai Om Namah Shivai Jai Sachitanam Namo Vitragai Namo Arihantanam Namo Siddhanam Namo Ayariyanam Namo Vasayanam Namo Loesavasahunam Eso Panchanamukaro Savapavapanashunam Mangalanam cha savesim Palaman Havai Mangalam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai Om Namah Shivaya Jai Sachidanam Namo Vitragai Namo Arihantanam Namo Siddhanam Namo Ayareyanam Namo Vasayanam Namo Loesavasahunam Eso Panchanamukaro Savapavapanashanu Mangalanam cha savisim Padaman Havai Mangalam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevai Om Namah Shivaya Jai Sachidanam Jai Sachidanam Jai Sachidanam Jai Sachidanam.
Wonderful. Jai Sachidanand, Vishuddhatma Bhagwan. Yes. I'll mute Anila because Anila was having some extra sounds. All right. Okay. We will proceed with the flawless. Okay, that's Anila. Anila, can you mute your? Let me see. Okay, Anila. Oh, what shall we do with Anila? Sound is coming from Anila.
Patrick, decirle si me quiere hacer co-host para así puedo ayudar.
Okay. Cecilia is asking to be co-host, so she helps you.
Okay, well, let me make her somebody co-host here. Yes. I will make Cecilia co-host.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. All right, good. Okay, so you're the co-host now. And if you can take care of this Anila, it's Anila's sound, you see. Okay, all right. Thank you. Yeah, right. Thank you. So, let me just double check. I think last I have is August 3rd, 2022. Yes, it was Flawless Vision.
Yes, the blindness and the last title becomes with blindness, and now is today how to get rid of opinions.
Okay, good. So let me share the screen. Here we are. Do you know what is how to get rid of opinions? So the internal evidences create the result. Did we take care of that? Internal changes. Okay.
No, today is how to get rid of opinions. I write down the title.
Yeah, how to get rid of opinions, huh? The internal evidence is fine. Let us go up into mistakes are your superior. We have done that. Bondage through opinion only. And entrenched opinions due to worldly association. We have done all of that, right? Blindness of opinion. Yes. Is this the one now, today?
No, this is the last one. We have done that.
We have done the blindness. Today is how to get rid of. Yes, here we are. Okay, so this is on page 49. And it is yes. So let us begin. How to get rid of opinions is our Flawless Vision title of the 71st session now of the Flawless Vision. And how to get rid of opinions. If someone has deceived you, you should not keep reminding and remembering it. It is very harmful to think about the past. You simply have to see, as capital C, what that person is doing at present. Otherwise, it is called prejudice.
Cómo deshacerse de las opiniones. Si alguien te ha engañado, no debes permanecer recordándolo. Hace mucho daño pensar sobre el pasado. Simplemente debes ver lo que la persona hace en el presente. Si no, es prejuicio.
And question it is asking, should I not keep that in my awareness or dhyan? Should I not keep that in my awareness?
Buscador. Pero no debo tener eso en mente, dhyan. No debo tener eso presente en dhyan.
So dhyan here is a different meaning, you see. It is because of the way the questioner has asked the word dhyan, you see. Should I not keep that in my awareness? Dhyan, you see, so anyway, dhyan is actually meditation, what's going on. And Dadashri replies, that is naturally for sure. It becomes a prejudice when you keep it in dhyan. That means you keep going there again and again. Dhyan is active, attentive awareness, you see. You keep it in your dhyan. Prejudice ruins the worldly life interaction. Again, you should remain with the rag, free from any attachment or abhorrence. You will naturally be aware of the past, however, It is not a helpful thing. He behaved towards you the way he did due to the unfolding of your own karma. Okay? His conduct towards you will become positive or will be positive if the unfolding karma of yours, your karma, your own karma is good. Therefore, do not have prejudices. How can you know that the person who cheated you before has come today? How can you know that the person who cheated you before has come actually today to bring you a profit? Interact with him if you want to, and don't interact with him if you do not want to. However, when the time comes where you have to interact with him, then do not hold any prejudice against him. All right, so now let you read this,
Dadashri dice, eso es natural, claro, se vuelve un prejuicio cuando lo mantienes. En Dhyan, que es la conciencia atenta activa, debes permanecer vitarag, libre de apego y aversión. Naturalmente tendrás conciencia del pasado. Sin embargo, eso no ayuda. Se comportó contigo como lo hizo debido al despliegue de tu propio karma. Su comportamiento hacia ti será positivo si el karma que se despliega es bueno. Por lo tanto, no tengas prejuicios. ¿Cómo puedes saber si la persona que te engañó antes no viene hoy a ofrecerte una ganancia? No lo hagas, y sin embargo, cuando momento que debas interactuar con él, no guardes prejuicios en su contra.
Dadashri. Questioner is asking, does having an opinion destroy our vitaragata, the state of absolute absence of attachment or aversion? So this vitaragata is not the vitaragata of the Lord Tirthankar, but it's the beginning vitaragata that has begun within all of us, that we are now without attachment and abhorrence. So does this opinion destroy our vitaragata? And go on.
El buscador dice, destruye nuestro vitaragta tener opiniones, y acá no se refiere al vitarag de los Tirthankars, pero es una forma de ir entrando, ¿no? Como sin apego ni aversión.
Yeah. You see, the difference in the vitaragta of our Lord Tirthankar or our Gnani Purush Dadashri is that it is fixed. Once your vitarag, zero attachment, zero aversion. For us, we are now in that process of, we are vitarag here and we are not vitarag in this matter. We are vitarag here, but we are not vitarag in other matters, you see. So that's the difference between us and Dada, you see.
Dice, por ejemplo, nosotros somos vitarag en unas situaciones y en otras situaciones no somos vitarag. Y es a esto a lo que se refiere Dadashri.
Yeah, vitaragata is the state of being vitarag, you see. Atta, vitaragata means the state of being vitarag. And
vitaragta es el estado de permanecer vitarag.
Dadashri says, yes, you should not have opinions. Opinion is non-self. And you have to know that it is wrong. Opinion is of Patricia and Cecilia, it is not your Amapura's opinion. So therefore you have to know that it is wrong, that it is harmful. You bind opinion through your own fault, your own mistake, and your own opinion. So one opinion binds another opinion. What right do you have, Dadashri is asking, what right do you have to form an opinion?
Dadashri dice, sí, no debes tener opiniones. Las opiniones, la opinión es del no ser, es de Patricia o es de Cecilia. Y debes de saber que está mal, que hace daño. Y elaboras opinión a través de tu falta y de tu error y de tu opinión. ¿Qué derecho tienes a formarte una opinión?
Questioner, if an opinion is formed and it is not wiped off, is a karma bound?
Pregunta, si nos surge una opinión y no la eliminamos, ¿cargamos karma?
And the other she replies, for the one who has attained this Akram Vignan and Veda Gnan, which is this, Veda Gnan means the knowledge that separates, Veda Gnan means the knowledge that separates the self and the non-self. If Veda Gnan has happened, then there is no binding of new karma. There should be the word new here, okay? Right here there should be the word of new karma. Yes, if pratikraman is not done for this opinion, for the opinion, then it will continue to have an effect on the other person and he will not have a positive feeling for you. If one lives with a clear inner intent, clear bhav, he will not bind a single karma. Clear, if one lives with a clean inner intent, you see, he will not bind a single karma. If he does pratikraman, the effect of the hurt that has arisen will disappear. Purusharth is to divide by 7 if it was multiplied by 7 in the past, you see, in the past. Okay, go on.
Dadashri dice, para quien ha alcanzado este Akram Vignan y Veda Gnan, que en realidad es la ciencia de la separación, que ha tenido lugar la separación entre el ser y el no ser, entonces no hay carga de karma. Sí, si no se hace practikraman por la opinión, esta continuará teniendo un efecto sobre la persona y la misma no tendrá un sentimiento positivo hacia ti. Si la persona vive con una intención limpia, no cargará ni un solo karma. Si se practikraman, el efecto del daño desaparecerá. Purushart es dividir por 7 si se ha multiplicado por 7.
Now the Sri goes on now. These are all amazing. You see, these are all keys of flawlessness. Now, key number 9 in this heading today is evidence of flawlessness. Everything from birth to death is in the hands of scientific circumstantial evidence. So where is the need to have any opinion? Beautiful sentence. But I'll repeat that. Everything from birth to death is in the hands of scientific circumstantial evidence. So where is the need to have any opinion? after attaining knowledge of the self, after attaining the, it should be K capital, knower, known relationship, which is Gnata, G capital, Gneya relationship, you pass with honors if you get rid of the few opinions that remain.
Esta llave número 9 es maravillosa.
Evidence of flawlessness.
Está en manos las evidencias de visión impecable. Todo está en manos de la evidencia científico-circunstancial. Entonces, ¿dónde está la necesidad de tener una opinión? Después de alcanzar el conocimiento del ser, luego de alcanzar la relación del conocedor conocido, Natagneya, apruebas con honores si te deshaces de las pocas opiniones que te quedan.
Just 1 minute, I need to improve my, I'm getting a signal about my internet, so I just want to close off all the other things on my desktop so that it does not occupy any space.
Está arreglando su internet.
Okay, now, okay, let me continue. Evidence, flawlessness key number 10 comes now, next. You cannot see things as they are because of opinions. You cannot experience bliss of freedom. You cannot experience bliss of freedom because there is a veil, curtain, a veil of opinion. You can become flawless when you do not have any opinions at all. After attaining self-realization, as long as you have opinions, you are considered to be free, but not absolutely free. Your infinite samadhi, which is the absolutely unaffected state, is halted, is prevented because of opinion only.
No puedes ver las cosas como son debido a las opiniones. No consigues experimentar la dicha de la libertad porque hay un velo de opinión. Te vuelves impecable cuando no tienes opinión alguna. Una vez que alcanzas la realización del ser, mientras albergues algunas opiniones, se te considera libre, pero no absolutamente libre. Tu infinito samadhi, el estado absoluto desafectado, se detiene solo por las opiniones.
Now key number 11, the last key here. The causes that were created in the past life are unfolding as effects in this life. To that effect, to give opinions, this is good and this is bad, creates attachment and abhorrence. Activity or actions, kriya of any kind, do not create causes. Or causes means bind karma. Causes are created through opinions.
Las causas creadas en la vida pasada se despliegan como efectos. En esta, a tal efecto opinar que esto es bueno o esto es malo, crea apego y aversión. Las acciones, kriya, no crean causas, no cargan karma. Las causas se crean con la opinión, a través de las opiniones.
Okay. Well, we've just read a magnificent chapter with 11 keys, you see, about the nature of opinions, you see, and what does it really mean and how dangerous they are, you see.
Hemos leído 11 llaves que hablan de la naturaleza de las opiniones y de lo peligrosas que son.
Yes. So now we go into the deeper details of this, okay, of all of this. Let us go into deeper details because this is amazingly important and fundamental to the understanding of what is the problem. Why do I keep coming back in this life again and again in a new body? You see, it's the cause. And it's the cause, at the fundamental level, the cause is an opinion, you see. An opinion that creates, good opinions create attachment, bad opinions create abhorrence, you see, and that carries on in the next life. It doesn't get wiped off, you see. It doesn't get wiped off. So even the good opinions, oh, it's so good. The Queen was so good. Queen Elizabeth was so good, so good. She was so good, you see. What have you got to do with the Queen? But this is how opinions are continuously being bound. You see.
Vamos a ver más profundamente todos estos detalles sobre la importancia para entender las opiniones. Y podemos ver, y a través de esto podemos ver cuál es la causa de volver una y otra vez a tener un cuerpo. Las opiniones, el apego y la aversión siguen, y si no se limpian, continuamos volviendo una y otra vez. Por ejemplo, la reina era muy buena. ¿Y qué tenemos que ver con la reina?
You can know the good as good, you see. Know the good one as a good and know the bad one as the bad. But why do you have to say anything? By saying it, you bind an opinion, you see. By saying it over and over again, you bind an opinion. Now, whatever you and I say in this life after the awakening, after the Gnani Vidhi, doesn't create a new blueprint. It does not create anything because of this Bheda Vignan, because of this science of separation that is already operating within each one of us. We are separated. It's not a question of I have to separate. I am separate from Anila, I am separate from Patricia, you have to say I'm separate from Anila, you have to say I'm separate from Patricia or Cecilia or Gonzalo or Gabi. I'm separate. All these opinions are being given by Gabi, and if you have to know that these are opinions are really, you will begin to realize that they're not deep opinions anymore about anybody. Say, go on.
Nosotros sabemos qué es lo bueno, qué es lo malo. Lo que no tenemos que decir es, no tenemos que decirlo, porque ya cuando lo decimos estamos creando una opinión. Hoy, luego de Gnani, esto ya no sucede, no crea debido a la agencia de Gnani. Entonces estoy separada de Cecilia, ¿no? Estoy separada de Patricia, estoy separada de Mila, estoy separada de Gonzalo. Eso es el conocer que verdaderamente soy.
The first one, it's Dada begins with a very powerful word, you see, and it is called dago in Gujarati, and you don't need to worry about it, but dago is a betrayal, you see, betrayal, it's cheating is one thing, and sorry, I sent it to Evangelina, I meant to send it to everyone, okay, hold on. And dago is a betrayal. Dago is you got betrayed, you see, you trusted that person and you got betrayed, or you were, and the betrayal is what it hurts so deeply inside, and the deeper the scar, the more you tend to visit it by saying, oh, she betrayed me, he betrayed me, he cheated me. Cheating is mild, betrayal is very heavy, you see. Somebody cheats you, takes away, but somebody betrays you, that is a much deeper wound. And Dadashri says, there are two ways of doing it. Don't go there, don't look back, it's already over, you see. And by you going there again and revisiting it, it is creating a lot of problems for you see.
Yes. Dada dice una palabra una poderosa palabra que es dago, y eso es traición, y es como confiaste en esa persona y esa persona te traicionó, te duele profundamente y recuerdas el dolor de la traición. La traición es peor que el engaño, pero volver a ese lugar, volver a ese momento, lo único que hace es crear problemas.
You see, at the most, don't visit the past. Look at it. Look at him now, or look at her now. What is, and you will see that he has gone on, and that other person or lady, man or woman, is continuing to live his or her life, and you are being pulled back into the past, reigniting your own old wound and suffering because of it. And therefore, if you keep on revisiting your old wound, it is called, Dadak defines it as prejudice. So this is a new definition of prejudice, you see. Prejudice. It's a new definition of prejudice, you see. To revisit your old wounds.
Porque vemos que la otra persona que nos lastimó, traicionó o engañó sigue adelante con su vida, y nosotros es como que volvemos a ese pasado y volvemos a ver ese viejo dolor, y es como que lo vamos profundizando y no termina de curarse. Y esto es lo que Dada dice que es prejuicio, es ir a ver las traiciones y los dolores pasados.
The prejudice means you are not repeating something negative, again and again about that person. Somebody has done something wrong to you. You are holding that against that person as he is like this or she is like that because of what happened in the past, you see, to you, and that is a process that is yours, is it not? It's got nothing to do with the other person. The other person may have become a saint. He has really, he may be regretting it. He didn't intend to do this, you see, all of those reasons. But you are stamping that on him, you are actually just branding him with this, you are branding her with this, that you are like that, you see. And that's prejudice, you see. That is prejudice. Prejudices are very heavy with reference to skin color, race, you see. Very heavy prejudices are there, You have never been treated badly by somebody of a different color than yours, but, it just, as we read in previous chapters, lok sangnya, or somebody else's experience or this and that, and media, and they say these people are like this only, they are like this only, you see. It is just very dangerous, very, very dangerous.
El prejuicio, esto del prejuicio es seguir, como no repetir, es como que es sostener a la persona con lo que hizo en el pasado. Y ese es un proceso que es mío, propio, de la persona que lo está haciendo y no tiene nada que ver con el otro. Es como que yo tengo un prejuicio y estampo a esa persona con que tú eres así, tú haces esto, y ese es el prejuicio. Y bueno, todos conocemos, ¿no?, los prejuicios, por ejemplo, sobre el color de la piel, o montones de prejuicios más, y eso es absolutamente peligroso.
I'll give you the example of something that is happening a lot here in United States as well as in England. I was there recently. With reference to race, you see, racial prejudice, you see. And it has to do with somebody who, the white versus the black, you see, the black skinned people. The black people have moved in, say, in your neighborhood. Say, let us take an example that you live in an all-white neighborhood, and now your neighbor, the new neighbor, is black, you see. Now, he may be the most, he has earned his right to live in that home through his hard work, and that is why he is there now, He may be the most decent person, probably more decent than another white person who moves in next door, who may be very negative and abusive, you see, and difficult to live with. But your prejudice about this black people moving in white neighborhood, my neighborhood, why is he here, is the one that is eating you up. And you will not reach out with your hand to this person on the right side of your home, on your neighbor, you see. Whose loss is it? It is yours only, you see. You decide slowly and slowly, I don't want to live here, you move to another all-white area. This is happening a lot in England, and it is nothing but just pure prejudice only. Decency is not determined by the color of your skin, you see.
Por ejemplo, en Estados Unidos e Inglaterra esto es algo muy común, acaba de estar Shuddha, el prejuicio de la raza, ¿no?, sobre los negros en especial. Entonces, por ejemplo, vivimos en un barrio donde todos son blancos y se muda un hombre negro a vivir allí. Este hombre trabajó, se ganó el dinero trabajando duro. Es una persona muy decente, muy decente, pero mi prejuicio es lo que me aleja de conocerlo. Y probablemente y por ahí yo pierdo de conocerlo. Y me mudo y trato de mudarme a un barrio donde vive gente blanca nada más.
And Dada goes on to say that, how do you not know that this person who is moved next to you he's young, dynamic, when you're in trouble, he is the one who will be there to help you, this person whom you are rejecting from the very beginning, you don't know him or her, do you? You say, you really do not know him. He comes to your home and you get afraid. You see, he may be coming to invite you or to help you. You see, I'm not talking about the skin color at all. I'm just talking about your own prejudice. Whatever opinions you have about the other human being, on the third day, the next time around, that person is coming to invite you for his son's birthday or something like that, you see. And invite you for dinner or to ask you if you need anything, please let me know, you see, etc. But you block, your own prejudice blocks your bliss, your own bliss if you are awakened, and otherwise your own peace of mind if you are not awakened and you haven't had the Gnani Vidhi, you see.
Yes. Probablemente esta persona que se mude no está hablando solamente de razas, ¿no? Se muda a alguien que es muy dinámico y activo, ¿no? Y probablemente esta persona va a estar allí para ayudarte. Pero como no lo conoces y tienes opiniones, como que lo alejas o lo rechazas. Por ahí viene y te invita al cumpleaños de su hijo o una fiesta que puede ser lindísima, pero tu propio prejuicio corta esta dicha. Y esto estamos hablando de las personas que no han recibido el Nandili.
You see, the thing is, Dadashri says, this whole world in front of us is a river of life that is flowing naturally away, you see, flowing in front of you, In that river there is everything. There is the good and the bad, and the mixture of it is just flowing. But prejudice and opinions is like to pick up the dirt that is flowing in the river and hanging on to it, fishing for it, and hanging on to it, ignoring all the beautiful things that are going on in the river, this all the beauty of the river and the natural flow of life, you see.
Nadashi dice que este mundo es como un río de vida que está fluyendo constantemente. En este río hay cosas buenas y malas, pero debido a nuestros prejuicios, a nuestras opiniones, es como que estamos pescando lo malo, todo lo bueno y toda la belleza que trae la vida.
Yeah, this coming back to this satsang in the beginning, Dadashri essentially, the question begins, should I not keep that in my awareness? Should I not keep this in my awareness? Dada says, don't go back in the past. Should I not keep that in my awareness? Should I not keep in my awareness? Dadashri says, it is natural, but it becomes a prejudice when you keep your attention on to the negative here. This is not, this is relative attention that he's talking about. You say, oh, watch it, see here, some old ladies in these homes, what they do is they're constantly looking out of their window and worried about what this other person is doing. Why is he doing that? What is he doing inside? Is he going to do something bad, etc.? You see, this is a negative attention that creates prejudice. You see, that creates prejudice. Human beings are doing their thing in this world from morning till evening. You see, they are all doing. They're not doing any. But your negativity, your own opinions is really ruining it. A lot is happening where in this country where the police are very active and they got so much power with their guns. Most of the shootings of the young teenagers is of black young men who are driving their car or whatever, whatever car, their little car they have acquired, because, they are constantly after them, you see. And, they're not shooting white boys, Does crime have anything to do with the color of your skin, you see?
Acá dice que el prejuicio surge de la atención activa en lo mundano, de las cosas mundanas, y que eso no es nada, que eso no es favorable. De hecho, por ejemplo, tenemos cómo las opiniones te pueden arruinar, ¿no? Y poner la atención, por ejemplo, en Estados Unidos, en la policía, que persiguen a la gente negra y les disparan. No les disparan a los blancos, pero sí a los negros. Son como que están detrás de ellos con prejuicio, como si hubieran hecho algo sin saber qué es lo que hicieron.
This is a very powerful sentence here. Prejudice ruins the worldly life interaction again. There was the worldly life interaction that was unfolding, and by your prejudice, something that you're holding inside you, it spoils it again. It spoils it again. Two ways. It will spoil it for you, and if it is not wiped off, then the spoilage continues. You cannot look at the beautiful world that is in front of you without the colored glasses of your own prejudice, you see. Yeah, you see.
El prejuicio arruina tu vida mundana en las interacciones una vez y otra vez y otra vez. Si esto no se limpia de mis lentes, arruino mi vida.
And you see this.
No solamente para mí, sino también para la otra persona.
If something has been, if you have been hurt in the past, you see, now Dadashri says you'll naturally be aware of it. However, it's not helping you at all, you see. And this is this last sentence here. He behaved towards you the way he did is due to the unfolding of your own karma. Of your own karma. See? You see?
Acá dice, la otra persona se va a comportar de la forma que lo hizo, y esto es debido a la descarga de tu propio karma.
Let me share with you this an experience. This is an experience that we had. when I was very young in this country, you see, I was in North Carolina and in studying to be a neurologist. You see, in other words, I was doing extra work in the hospitals as a doctor, from India, and there. I was young. It was 1975 or 76, and sorry, this was not 74, not 75. It was 1970, 70, 70 or 71, and this. And Nima and her sister was visiting us, and so her sister and husband were visiting us, and we were, and both of them were pregnant for the first time. You see, Nima and her older sister both were pregnant, and her sister was visiting us from Canada, you see, for the first time. And I and Shuddha had a car. We had a car which was only 2 doors, 2-door car. And so to get into the back seats, the pregnant ladies have to get in there, behind, crawl in behind. And we were then going to drop them long distance, about 4 hours drive to Washington, D.C. because they were leaving, you see. And, there wasn't enough space in the luggage, so I took out the spare tire and left it home so that I can put their bags in the trunk, you see. And so here we are, myself, a young, man driving fast, you see, and the ladies are in the back. And it was turning evening. We were approaching Washington, but we were quite far. And it was getting dark, and the car just wasn't driving right, and the tire had burst. You see, one of the tires had gone bad, And we are on the interstate highway. It's getting dark. There is no cell phones in those days.
There was, in that days, I don't understand. In that days, there was not...
In those days, there were no cell phones, right? 1970, there were no...
okay.
No mobile phones, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so we got out to see, that we have a flat tire and I don't have any more tire, and we are right in the middle of the highway, you see.
Esta es una experiencia personal, ¿no? Y dice que cuando Shuddha era joven estaba estudiando neurología en Carolina y también hacía trabajo extra como médico. Esto era en el 70, 71. Y yo estaba casada con Nima y vino su hermana con el marido a visitarlos desde Canadá. Y Nima y su hermana estaban embarazadas, las dos. Entonces tenían que llevarlos a Washington, D.C. para que pudieran tomar el avión para volver a Canadá. Y bueno, como el auto tenía 2 puertas, Shuddha saca la rueda de repuesto y para poner las valijas. Estaba oscureciendo, ya estaban en la autopista, todavía faltaba para llegar a Washington y le pinchó una goma. Pero en esos momentos no había celulares y no tenía repuesto tampoco. Y era oscureciendo en la autopista.
And so we all got out of the car, and I was trying to now wave to the cars to stop, and nobody would stop, you see. Ultimately, one big car, a big car stopped, and 2 black gentlemen came out towards us. It was getting very dark, and And we were all sitting, these ladies, very visibly pregnant, were standing, and the gentleman, the other gentleman, we were all standing. He came and they assessed the situation quickly, and he says, aha, you need a new tire, and you don't have a tire, right? He says, okay, we'll give you a lift, he tells me. He says, why don't you come with me? I'll take you to the next place, and the nearest place where you can buy a tire, and then we'll see what happens. So I said, okay, take me. So I got in the car with them, and these ladies were very worried. Oh, he's gone away with two black gentlemen, right? Two black men, they looked pretty decent. They had a very nice car. They took me. We drove 20 miles. I bought a new tire. They turned right around interstate, and way back, and then again came back on this side of the interstate. You can't cross into the other side, right? With this, and they not only did that, they brought the tire. I would not know how to take the old tire out and put the new tire on it. You see, and then And then he says, okay, you're ready to go. And, we were very nice. And then we all said, I said, can I help you? Can I pay you something? He said, no, you're fine. And then just they drove away, the two of them. You see, so, you see, Dadashri says, and this is the sentence, when it is, I look at this, in the history, and I said, this is beautiful. Human beings who helped you. There were a lot of people who could have stopped, but nobody stopped, you see. And they're seeing these ladies who are visibly pregnant standing on the highway side, but nobody stopped. So anyway, the point really is, it is, now I understand, the Dada himself says that if somebody comes and helps you, it is your own merit karma. And if somebody comes and hurts you, that is your demerit karma in operation. It is your own unfolding of your own karma. You see, this is exactly to be applied not only when somebody helps you in life, but also when somebody hurts you. Yes, we take all the help we need, and we are helped constantly in our life from morning till evening, but we don't remember it, we do not take note of it. Only we somehow keep a deep wound inside of the people who have hurt us, and now we know that that is not exactly the total picture. The total picture is right here in the first paragraph in front of us, you see.
Bueno, y dice que no había repuesto para arreglar, cambiar la goma. Entonces salieron las dos señoras embarazadas, estaban en el medio de la autopista y nadie quería parar. Hasta que todos estaban fuera del auto, por supuesto. Y hasta que pararon, paró un auto y le preguntaron ayuda, si necesitaba ayuda, y vieron que no tenía rueda de auxilio. Y dos personas de color negro, y se lo llevaron a comprar una goma nueva. Eran personas decentes, muy amorosas. Y hicieron 20 millas, Shuddha compra la goma, el repuesto, y lo llevan de vuelta. Hicieron una vuelta que no se podía hacer, pero la hicieron igual, y Shuddha no tenía ni idea de cómo cambiar la rueda, y ellos lo hicieron, y lo hicieron con muy buena intención. No quisieron absolutamente nada cuando se fueron. Y Shuddha dice qué hermoso, qué maravilloso que es esto, ¿no? Ellos estaban parados ahí, pasaban un montón de coches, veían a las mujeres que estaban embarazadas y nadie paraba, y estas dos personas sí pararon, lo ayudaron. Y esta es la belleza de la vida, ¿no? Y si alguien viene, Dada dice, si alguien viene y te ayuda, eso es debido a tu karma meritorio. Y si alguien viene y te hiere, o cualquier cosa te hiere o que te hiere, eso también es debido a tu karma de demérito. No solo cuando te ayudan, ¿no? ¿Y por qué ir siempre a estas heridas profundas, ¿no? Porque hay heridas que son muy profundas y que siempre seguimos yendo ahí.
You see? So, the other person's conduct towards you will be positive if the unfolding karma of yours is good. You see, and it will be negative if the unfolding karma of yours is not good. You see, this is fundamentally tied to this sentence of ours called "the fault is of the sufferer." Are you suffering pain or are you suffering pleasure? Both are your own faults, you see.
Acá lo que Dada siempre dice que la conducta, si es buena, es debido al karma meritorio, y si la conducta, lo que viene, es negativo, también es el karma de demérito, ¿no? Y acá es la frase que siempre dice Dada, y es la falta es del que sufre. ¿Estás sufriendo o estás en lucha?
So the activity, you see, this activity that is going on from morning till evening, that is visible to you and experienced by you, you see, each one of us, you see, is not of value. What is operating behind it is our own punya and our own pap, our own merit karma effect and our own demerit karma effect, you see. And in this that is unfolding in our lives, there is really absolutely no reason to revisit any painful events of life that you and I have gone through in the past. Is there any reason at all? No, there is no reason at all. It is over. You can look at it and it is all over. You saw Amapura, the other person is Amapura. It's over. You see?
La actividad de la mañana a la noche, en mi experiencia, no tiene ninguna validez. Todo tiene que ver con el karma meritorio que está desarrollándose, y si no es bueno, es el karma de demérito, estos efectos, ¿no? que se están desarrollando. Y visitar el pasado, ir al pasado, no tiene absolutamente ningún sentido. Yo soy alma pura y la otra persona también es alma pura.
There is still some. Am I the only one hearing some background voices, or is it just? Yes, there is some background sounds. This is Juana. Who is Juana Maria's needs to be muted. I don't see. Cecilia, can you mute Juana?
Podés,
Juana.
Sí, podés a Juana
Maria. Juana Maria, can you please mute yourself, you see?
¿Podés apagar el micrófono de ella?
Yeah, this one needs to be muted. Maybe that's the only one that I see that is not muted in here, you know. Okay, all right. Some background sound, maybe like people talking in the distance, you know. Anyway, yes, this, you know, there is, in these 11 keys of flawlessness, there is so much beauty, you know. So that every sentence is of Dada is absolutely liberating for us here as we read it, you know.
Esta debe ser impecable, tiene tanta belleza y cada oración de Dada es liberación.
And also when he says this, opinions are of the component that has got no overseer in it. Opinions belong to Nis-Chetan Chetan, you see. They are the Shuddhatma Bhagavan is absolutely pure in this, you see. And so therefore the opinion belongs to Laura or to Anila or to Gonzalo, you see. It is, and you knowing that Gonzalo still holds certain opinions about other people is enough. Just when you know that he has this kind of opinions, then you can work with him, you see. When you know that Laura has certain opinions about this and this, then you can really do some work with it. You can, and that is the beginning of, freedom, and because knowing that the opinion is, Laura's opinion is wrong or Shuddha's opinion is wrong is helpful, because then you become free, You do not add an opinion on an opinion because it's not mine anymore, This opinions is subject to what a human being has been subject to as he has grown up in life, you see. If he has been treated with a lot of love and has lived a sheltered life, he will have good opinions about everybody, you see. But life is not like that, right? Life is full of the good things and also the not so good things happening around, you see.
Yes. Las opiniones son el componente de Chetan, ¿no? Vishuddhatma Bhagavan es el alma pura. La opinión que puede estar en Laura, Mila, Gonzalo, es ya conocer, saber que hay una opinión es suficiente, porque si lo vistes entonces vas a poder trabajar con eso. Las opiniones están todas, darse cuenta que las opiniones equivocadas y poder trabajarlas es lo que te lleva a la liberación. Y la opinión no es mía, es el producto de lo que vinimos viviendo. Si fuiste, si mientras que crecías fuiste tratada con mucho amor y con mucha protección, probablemente tengas buenas opiniones de todas las personas. Pero bueno, a veces no sucede eso, y en la vida hay cosas buenas y también hay cosas que no son buenas.
You see, Dadashri is saying it is potana dosha, means it's due to your own fault, due to your own mistake, and due to your own viewpoints, you are binding an opinion. So this is fundamentally a flawed vision. The vision that binds or holds on to opinions is fundamentally flawed, with, he's not able to correctly see. This is the problem with the world around us, my dear friends. You and all have become free, but the people around, anytime you go to meet group of people, everybody has got such strong opinions about something or the other, and you sit there listening and say, oh my God, where do we begin here, you see? Where do we begin? You see, it's not just one opinion. People who have not met Dada, who have not liberated, geez, they all day long, from morning till evening, they are just piling opinions above opinions about opinions about opinions. You see, and so that is why they are miserable. That is why, even though they've got everything, they are miserable. Their faces look like they have drunk castor oil, In India, the grandmothers used to give you castor oil to kind of relieve your, to clear your bowels, I don't know whether your grandma did that in Spain or in Argentina, but certainly our grandmothers did.
Yeah. When I was a kid, it also used.
You take a tablespoon or two. Anila is probably very familiar with it.
El tema es que desde la visión, desde el error, desde el punto de vista erróneo, se están formando las opiniones. Y no es, desde estas opiniones, no es posible, es imposible ver correctamente. Probablemente estemos en una reunión, en una mesa, y todo el mundo esté teniendo opiniones sobre opiniones, sobre opiniones, sobre opiniones. Y nosotros miramos y decimos, bueno, ¿por dónde empezamos con todo esto? Y ver cómo las personas, y todo esto, a lo único que lleva, ¿no?, las opiniones, es a sentirse miserables. Y parecen tener la cara después de haber tomado aceite de castor. Anila se sonríe, lo conoce el aceite de castor, que nos daban nuestras abuelas para limpiar los intestinos.
Yeah, we will return to this magnificent topic, and we let us take a break, and we'll be back.
Okay, 10 minutes break, and
10
then
minutes.
I think Gabi has a question. She
Okay.
has raised her hand.
Okay, then we'll be back to Gabi then.
10 minutes break.
Okay,
10 minutos de recreo.
Uh-huh.
Say Sachidanand.
Yeah, Sachidanand. Thank you, Laura and Patricia. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Always.
Ya, Satchitanand. Patricia, es tu micro el que hace ruido. En cuanto lo enciendes, hay un ruido de fondo, como, no sé cómo decirlo, como, como un ruido de fondo.
Ahora,
Igual. No sé, es que no sé qué es.
sí, estoy sola en casa, es raro.
Sí, sí, no, sí, es como, pero no es un ruido de alguien hablando, es como, no sé cómo decirte, como lo que llaman ruido blanco, es que no sé cómo de explicarlo.
Yo no lo
A ver.
escucho, ¿eh?
Yo sí, un montón.
Y el mío, si yo hablo, ¿también lo escuchas?
No, el tuyo no, por eso es el de
Ah,
Patri, no sé qué es.
Sí, yo
A ver si
también lo
ya.
escucho con Patri.
ah,
Como
sí.
Ah,
No,
Sí,
porque yo...
capaz que no
Hola.
ni siquiera del departamento, capaz
puede
que
ser, puede ser.
pero,
Qué
a ver,
raro.
ahora cómo me escuchan.
Ahora mejor, más alto, pero el
mejor.
ruido sigue estando. Es como este ruido estático que está algunas veces en las radios, ese ruido.
Sí, le saqué el micrófono, a ver si me
Pero
escuchan bien.
ahora no está. Ahora se fue el ruido.
Vale, perfecto.
Es porque le pongo el micrófono.
Ah, igual a
Claro.
la copla, igual hacia acople, puede ser.
Pero fue durante todo el satsang.
Sí,
No.
Sí.
bueno, yo lo escuché casi desde el principio,
A
pero
ver,
es que mi
veamos.
oído es fino, por eso pensé que era yo, pero cuando Shuddha lo dijo.
Ah, no, no, en ese momento yo también escuchaba como un zumbido. A ver esto. No va a tener micrófono, pero es lo que hay.
Ahí está el sonido.
Pero el ruido
Ahora
vuelve.
Sonido
No,
de terror.
a ver, habla,
volvió.
porfa.
Yo no escucho nada. Pasa.
Ahora no.
Ustedes.
A
Ahora no.
ver,
Ahora no.
pero creo que
¿Me
es cuando
escuchan?
hablas, no sé, recita el trimantra, di algo.
Namo Vitaragay, Namo Arihantanam,
Ahí
Namo
está, es
Siranam,
cuando
Namo
hablas. En cuanto
Ayarnam.
hablas, viene el ruido. Porque mientras está hablando
Oh,
Shuddha, tú tienes el micro abierto, no se oye, pero en cuanto tú hablas, se oye. No sé qué es. Es una cosa rara.
soy yo.
Pero bien, ahora se te escucha mejor, así que bien. Gracias.
Bueno, me quedo con esto. Puede ser, cuando traduzco con el teléfono no hay problema.
Igual
Si
hace
entra
alguna
por ahí.
interferencia con el ordenador o algo, no sé, que se acople, no tengo ni idea.
Puede ser, sí. Yo estaba contenta, digo, ay, qué bueno, puedo usar esto.
Okay, wonderful. So, what is, let us come to Gabi. Gabi, Jai Sachidanand, Shuddhatma Bhagwan.
Dentro de este.
Ay, eso soy yo.
Que hay
Sí,
unos
soy yo.
sonidos.
It's me.
Down.
It's me. It's me. I'm changing the computer because it makes some noise, and I will
No, I
put
think
the cell phone.
right now, no, everything is fine. I can hear everything is going on fine. Not much noise right now. Go on.
But Luz and Laura says that it's some kind of noise when I talk.
Not when you talk now. Nima is cooking, so probably from my side you might hear some noise, but and she's just cutting vegetables. I don't know if you hear some sounds, but you know, if it comes from here. Okay, go on.
Dale, Gaby, pregunte.
Dentro de este océano de opiniones
Yeah,
Ponete el micrófono cerca porque ahora no te escucho yo.
yeah, Gabi's audio connection is.
¿Ahí me escuchas? ¿Bien? No me escucho
No,
nada.
ahora sí, a ver, acércate bien.
¿Sí? Ahí sí. Ya. ¿No?
It's fine. Go on, speak.
Ok. Dentro de este océano de opiniones que se bien nosotros observamos, ¿cuáles son aquellas opiniones que tenemos que lavar con el pratikraman.
Gabriel is asking about opinions and which are the opinions we have to clean.
The ones. Okay, the opinions that are that bother you. You see, we lost Patricia. Let's wait for Patricia.
Laura. Cayó Pati.
No,
Son
está
las
desde el
opiniones que te
celular ahora, me
molestan.
parece.
Where are you, Patricia?
Estoy acá. Sí, cambié.
Okay, are you there now, Patricia? Yeah, you're connected, but your video needs to be connected.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just your video is off, but you could, later on we can turn it on whenever.
Now I'm connected.
I hear you, but we don't see you, but that's okay.
Let's see. Yes. Now.
Yeah, this is fine. All right.
Okay.
So simple
Okay.
answer. Simple answer, Bhabi, is the opinions that bother you. The indication for a pratikraman is when your bliss is broken, when your dhyan, when your awareness shifts into something is wrong, in other words, artha or raudra, when you slip from your natural beautiful meditation of I am pure soul, and when Gabi is at peace, when Gabi is disturbed, then that means there is it is due to Gabi is disturbed because of her opinions about something, you see.
Yes. ¿Cuáles son las opiniones las que te molestan? Es simple. ¿Qué opiniones son las que te molestan? Entonces, cuando tú no estás en la conciencia del alma pura, es cuando Gaby no está en paz. Si Gaby está en paz, no hay opiniones que la molesten. Son las que te distraen como que te resbalás de tu alma pura, te salís de la conciencia de quién sos.
Yeah, this opinions usually with reference to human beings is the problem. Other human beings, with other files, you see. So, you may have opinions about things and food and non-living things, but for Mishra Chetan, people who are Amapura is mixed, believing I am this body. That all of those people who believe I am this is mine. That's where opinions are dangerous with them. You can have opinions about, this food is good, this color is good, this cloth is good, this dress is good, but opinions about people is what gets you into trouble, you see. And the opinions are of two types. One is good opinions and bad opinions. And the good opinions we do not worry about. The bad opinions are the ones which we have been talking about for a long time right now, about something that is inside you, not in the other person, you see. Something going on inside you.
Yes. Son las opiniones sobre otros seres humanos u archivos, ¿no? Por ejemplo, cuando si hablas de comida o cosas que no sean vivientes, esas no molestan. Son las creencias de que yo soy este cuerpo o estas cosas me pasan a mí o me están diciendo. Estas son las opiniones que causan problemas. Si vos pensás que alguien es amoroso o lo que fuera, eso está bien, pero cuando pensás, tenés opiniones malas, eso es sobre lo que estuvimos hablando en el día de hoy. Y eso es lo que tenés que de lo que hay que liberarse.
And those opinions that we form about other people, Gabi, are kind of related to these tubers that we have inside of greed or pride, you see. Greed and pride. I want this, I don't want this, you say this, I want more. And also pride, I'm something, I expect to be treated nicely, you see. I expect to be treated because I'm paying money for it. I expect to be treated nicely, you see. All of this kind of, those are the knots inside, inside. And they kind of dominate the nature of those opinions that come out. I didn't get treated well. I went in there and I was mistreated, you see. Who are you? Who are we? If we get treated nicely, it's our merit karma. And if we get ignored and shoved around, that's how it was meant for us, you see.
Son las opiniones que tenemos de las otras personas, ¿no? Que como por ejemplo el orgullo o la codicia, y ahí es donde hay que ver las propias raíces o nudos que traemos, ¿no? Por ejemplo, quiero esto o quiero aquello, o soy alguien y quiero que me traten bien, y estos nudos son las que terminan, y las opiniones son las que terminan dominando, ¿no? Entonces Shuddha pregunta, ¿quién eres tú para que te traten bien o mal? Si todo esto depende de algo que vos traes, que cada uno trae como karma, si es bueno, como karma meritorio, y si no es bueno, como karma de demérito.
You see this indicator, there is a very sensitive indicator inside us. The other calls it a thermometer, you see. And it is a thermometer of pain and hurt, you see, versus pleasure and comfort, you see. Now, this is constantly shifting inside, you see. So when Gabi is upset, you know that something is bothering Gabi, and that is when you know that this is due to some opinion or the other, you say, that Gabi has about how things should be in life, how you expect other person to behave, or how you want the other person to do something, you see. All of those things are Gabi's, not yours, you see. And so, and sorry, go on, and then, yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Dada dice que hay un indicador dentro de cada uno, y este indicador es como un termómetro que va a estar marcando si hay dolor o si hay placer. Y esto muestra que si Gaby no está bien, hay algo que la está molestando. Y esto tiene que ver en la opinión de cómo deberían de de ser las cosas, cómo debería comportarse la otra persona, qué es lo que tendría que hacer. Pero esto le pertenece a Gaby.
¿Y ahí te tengo que decir que haga práctica?
And then she, file 1 has to do Praktikraman.
If it hurts the other person, you see, if those fixed opinions you have about a person, if it, that as long as they exist, it will continue to bother the other person and bother Gabi too when that situation arises, when the interaction arises, again, there is a distance between that person and you see. You say, you meet at a party, you try to avoid her, It's very simple. You just, instead of this avoidance and that distance, there is a distance, you can just say, oh Shuddhatma Bhagwan, I have this opinion about you, please forgive me, please forgive me, I should not have any opinions. What has happened is history, please, forgive me, and oh Shuddhatma Bhagwan, please help me never to repeat this mistake again. So the silent pratikraman is the best way to clear it out, you see. The silent pratikraman is the best way to clear it out.
Yes. Cuando las opiniones afectan a la otra persona, pues también van a estar afectando a Gaby. Entonces, por ejemplo, si te encuentras con esta persona, vos vas a tomar una distancia y vas a una fiesta, esa persona está y vas a evitarla. Entonces, cuando te das cuenta de esto, dices, oh Shuddhatma Bhagwan, por favor, tengo esta opinión, perdóname. Oh Shuddhatma Bhagwan, por favor, ayúdame a no tener estas opiniones nuevamente. Y si hacer practikrama es la mejor forma de limpiarlo.
See, it's right there in front of us. In today's what Dada said. Yes, if pratikraman is not, yes, of course, you are separated, so nothing new is going to, no new karma is going to be bound. But if pratikraman is not done for the opinion, then it will continue to have an effect on the other person, and the other person will not have a positive feeling for you. You see, this is the thing. There's something going on between you and that other person. You and him, you and her, etc. You see?
Perfecto.
Patricia? All right, she frozen or what? Let me see. Patricia? Where is she? Okay. Did you get that, Gabi? Let's wait for her. Laura, you see, this, okay, there she is trying to connect again. See, yeah. Patricia, we lost you for a while. What it was we were just reading this portion of today's satsang, this one here, this one here. See, this one here, okay? But where did she go? Okay.
Patricia, estás en silencio. Sudha te pedía que leyeras esa parte del texto.
You're muted, Patricia. Yeah, okay. Say something, Patricia.
Ya lo saqué.
All right,
sí,
yeah.
Sí. Sí.
Yes. Yeah, basically this.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us, Patricia? Can you hear us?
Perfect. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And so what we just repeated is this, this is the answer to Pratikraman is done because the other person
to
has...
Gaby's question.
Yeah, this is the answer to Gaby's question, but also this is with reference to why is there a distance between you and the other person? You see, something has happened in the past and both of you are now no longer, not, there is a distance between the two of you, and therefore it's so easy to do pratikraman, you see. Pratikraman is to kind of clean and clear off your inner intention, that is all. Wow. How you look at that other person. The other person appears negative to you is because your inner view is not, this inner intent means your inner view is not clean yet. The way your glasses, you're not seeing properly because there is a stain on your glass. There is something on your glass. So you need to take out your glasses and clean it with pratikraman. and then you can...
I'm here again.
What's happening, my dear? Well, let me see. Can you hear this? No, I think, yeah. Go on, Laura. You just share it with Gabi, what we just said.
Yes. Sí, lo que Shuddha estaba tratando de decir es que todo debe ser limpiado con el pratikraman, ¿no? Como leíamos en el texto. Si no lo limpiamos, la opinión volverá y volverá. Dices como cuando tenemos las gafas. Cuando tenemos las gafas sucias y entonces las tenemos que limpiar con pratikraman. Si no las limpiamos, no podremos
el pratikraman
your internet is unstable or something because Patricia, you're breaking up, you see. And this back and forth between the first time it was going well and then you started switching, and that's where something happened, you see. Can you hear me, Patricia? You see, so.
I think no.
No, yeah.
Patricia, continúo, ¿vale?
Yeah.
Shuddha, continue, please.
Okay, yeah, all right. So, yeah, so do you see this from opinions with human beings is what really kind of blocks your own bliss. We are the masters of our own kingdom. We are the queens and the kings of our own domain. And we should not be bothered by these silly opinions of what has happened in the past, you see. And so if we are bothered, then just wipe it off. Is it with reference to a person? If it is with reference to a person, just quickly go inside and say, oh Vishuddhatma Bhagwan, oh dear Lord within file number X, file number, please forgive me, And you will know it because that happens. And then if you want to know more why you had the opinion, then the answer is either it is your greed or it is your pride. That's all, one of the two, you see. You still want something out of this relative world when you are, in fact, the emperor of your own world. Everything is available to you, but you are kind of stuck by this little opinion with this person, you see, or this person, So the person is only the person is only a signal for you to do the pratikraman, to clear your own, to wipe off your own glasses, you see. Yes, go on, Laura.
Dice que somos los reyes o las reinas de nuestros propios dominios, ¿no? Pero no sabemos qué pasó en el pasado. Entonces, con esta creencia de que somos los reyes, entramos en conflicto. Entonces, debemos pedir perdón. Y esto siempre sucede por dos cosas, o por nuestra codicia o por nuestro orgullo. Entonces debemos limpiarlo. Y la otra persona solo está ahí para hacernos ver que llevamos las gafas sucias. Entonces hacemos pratikraman y las limpiamos.
I think, Patricia, can you hear us, dear? Can you hear us? Your microphone is mute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Laura was translating, so I keep
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It looks like now it's working well. So, this Yes, you understand, Gabi? And it's not just you, it's all of us in this satsang. It's a very important instructions from Dada. You know, this world is such, this world of Kali Yuga is such that every file has a file. Every file is associated with many files inside, you know. You would say, oh, this person is my file. This is a file now coming, but there is so many files inside a file. And so the awareness of the self, Soyamapura, that awareness allows you to see what's going on. To be able to see what's going on is liberation. That's it. Just to see this, you see. Yeah, and then if you want to see it in more clarity, then you read today's satsang again, and go point by point about that person. See, 11 points of flawlessness are given in today's satsang. Yeah.
Do I translate?
Yeah,
Or
go.
continue?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, you
Okay.
try. Yeah, you try. Yeah.
Todo esto que, a ver, el poder ver, el solo hecho de poder ver de dónde que hay codicia o que hay orgullo dentro de nosotros, el solo hecho de poder ver eso nos ayuda a poder limpiar. Y si con esto no es suficiente, volvamos a leer lo que estuvimos leyendo el día de hoy.
Yeah, in our life we think we have cleared the file, you know, we're done with it, but again the same problem with the same person will arise again, you see. You know, you think you are done with this file, you know, that you have done the pratikraman or whatever, you know, but again, you know, the situation will, because both of you and that file are forced to come again in front of each other, you know, if not physically, just, you know, through this world of internet and, you know, and so again, it will arise inside you. Why is he doing this? Why is she doing this? It is not she that is doing it. You see, because nobody is doing it. What is bothering is something is going on inside you, you know, to pick it up and say, you know, everybody's doing everything. They're all around you, everybody's doing everything. But why does it bother you right now? And that is where, you know, that is where you need to wipe off this opinion, you know. Oh, there he is doing it again. She's doing it again. She's not doing it again. It's that same old problem that is existing inside you with reference to a kashai. It's a kashai tuber, you know, a tuber of kashai that's still not cleared up. You see?
Yes. Cuando te encuentras con una persona, nosotros ya sabes que es un file, y probablemente tengamos que encontrarnos con esta persona nuevamente y va a estar surgiendo esto de limpiar estos archivos, ¿no? Y todo lo que hace que esto suceda son nuestros propios kashais que no fueron limpiados.
Yeah, and so it's easy, you know. You've done the pratikraman, but you see now again you have to look at inside and say, well, it's still going on. It is my own man, my own pride. I believe I am better at this, or I can do this better, you know. Or why is this other person not understanding? Why is this person bothering me? He's not bothering you, he's bothering Gabi. You know, it's a Gabi reaction, you see. So tell Gabi, wipe it off. He will go to sleep today and you're also going to sleep. Forget it, you know. So it's over. Don't hold it. Don't look at why he is doing it. Just do the pratikraman. It's simple. When you're doing the pratikraman, it's over, you see. You know?
Esto es fácil, ¿no? Haces practikraman y puedes ver que es mi propio orgullo, porque me molestó. En realidad no me molestó a mí, le molestó a Gaby, entonces límpialo, haz practikraman y probablemente a la noche te vayas a dormir muy tranquila. May I share something? It's a small thing. The other day I was in the bus and there were some persons doing a lot of noise and things.
Misbehaving. Misbehaving.
Yes,
Misbehaving.
misbehaving. And then I look at them and immediately comes to me, I can't say anything because I do the same things in sometimes. So I have no right to have opinions. When that comes to me, immediately the misbehavior stop. It was like I can't say nothing, and it stopped immediately. It's a little thing, but it caught my attention.
Yes, and while taking trains, subway trains from Brooklyn to Manhattan, like back and forth in the old days, Brooklyn is where a lot of people with different ethnicities live there, and different young men with, very egoistic attitudes, macho, they behave as if the whole subway train belongs to them, and there are decent men and women dressed, waiting, to just go to work, and as long as, Dada says the world is the puzzle itself, and there are two viewpoints to solve this puzzle. You cannot, you look the other way. If you look outside the window, you can see the beautiful scene. If you look at them again and again, you're going to be bothered, the fact is that they are also on the train and they're going to get off as soon as their station comes, you see. But so you got a choice. Either you can ignore them, or you can look at them and just kind of, I'd like to do something to them. I'd like to complain about them. I hope the policeman comes in, you see. This is how it is, you see. This is how it is. And now, I go on. But in the trains, I was in the London transport trains, and every 5 minutes there is very clear instructions. If you see any wrong behavior in the train, just text this number. So they're repeating it over and over again, and it is a warning for all of these rowdies, all of these people who are misbehaving on the train. Somehow it feels as if they like to show off, you see, and so that's a good way, The police says we're not going to stand for it, we're not going to tolerate this nonsense, you see. People have paid an expensive ticket to be inside the subway, they require some degree of decency of behavior, Oh, you're muted again, my dear. You're muted.
Yeah.
No.
Le comentaba a Shuddha que el otro día iba en el colectivo y bueno, había gente que estaba haciendo determinadas cosas y por un momento me molesté y después me di cuenta que no puedo tener ninguna opinión porque yo también hacía esas cosas de molestar. Y inmediatamente todo se calmó. Shuddha contaba que él tomaba el tren el subte que iba de Brooklyn a Manhattan, y bueno, y que en Brooklyn viven diferentes culturas, ¿no? Como diferentes actitudes, pensar que eran como los dueños del lugar. And then my internet falls again.
Okay, Laura, finish it. Ya, entonces Shuddha decía que entonces él pensaban, no problem. que entonces él pensaba que había que llamar a la policía, que la policía tomaría cuidado de esto. Y entonces también contaba la experiencia cuando ha estado ahora en Londres y tomaba el metro. Dice que constantemente repetían el mensaje del teléfono al que se podía llamar si veías alguna actitud inadecuada, porque la policía no va a permitir este sinsentido o esta actitud poco respetuosa.
Yeah, you see. And this is very beautiful. What comes next in what we have read is very, very beautiful, and that is absolutely the final truth. He says everything from birth to death is in the hands of scientific circumstantial evidence. So where is the need to have any opinion? This is the beauty of the Vyavasthit that our Dada has given to all of us, you see. This is so profound, you see. And Gabi, this is even higher than Pratikraman, you know. If you apply the knowledge of Vyavasthit, then you're done. It's over. You know, that's how it is. You see. I am the knower, and this is how it is. You know, don't try to solve this puzzle. It's a puzzle. Don't try to solve it. You know. And then, of course, you know, you can tell Gabi, say all these other points, you know, and you will feel so blissful, you know. So apply Vyavasthit as the Agna, and then the evidences of flawlessness in the relative, you see. And it's perfect. Yeah, go on, Laura.
Oh, fine. Dice que esto que estamos leyendo aquí es incluso más importante que el Pratikraman, ¿no? El aceptar Vyavasthit. Entonces, si no puedes aceptar Vyavasthit, Pratikraman, pero lo más importante es aceptar esto. Esta frase de aquí, ¿no? De todo desde el nacimiento hasta la muerte es Vyavasthit. Este es el punto.
You cannot see things as they are because of opinions. You see, this is a very, very amazing sentence of Dada. This C is actually S capital V capital here. You see, you know, to be able to see. This is this darshan, infinite vision. Infinite vision is blocked because of opinion of the intellect, you see, and the ego. Ego and intellect bind opinions, you see. And the more you become free from intellect, such intellect that binds opinions, you will experience more bliss of freedom.
Y Shuddha dice que este ver de no puedes ver las cosas, este ver debería ser con mayúsculas, ¿vale? Tanto en el inglés en sí como en ver debería ser en mayúsculas porque habla del alma pura, ¿no? Puedes ver las cosas como son debido a las opiniones.
Yeah. So, you know, Gabi has asked an important question today that applies to all of us, you see. How do I know that I have to do pratikramans, you see? And the answer is very clear, you know, that if your whole day passes without a single clash or any kind of collision with anybody, you know, just passes smoothly, you know, in bliss of Dada, then you're fine. But if there have been disturbances during the day, then you have to look inside and say, is this due to an opinion? What kind of opinion do I have, you see, about this and that, you know? And Niruma had said, warned, you can have opinions about things, but do not have opinions about people. You know, because no opinions of yours is right. Every opinion is wrong. You see. It's not forever. Opinions continue to change, and you are holding on to a fixed opinion, and that's your problem.
Sí, dice que la pregunta de Gaby es muy interesante, ¿no? ¿Cómo saber cuándo debo hacer pratikraman o si debo hacer pratikraman? Dice, si no hay ningún choque en la vida diaria, en el día, si hay dicha, si todo está tranquilo, entonces no. Pero si algo nos molesta es debido a las opiniones y ahí sí que hay que hacerlo. De que Niruma decía que tener opiniones es erróneo, pero tener opiniones sobre uno mismo es pasable, pero tener opiniones sobre los demás, eso no se puede consentir. Eso es lo erróneo.
So, I mean, there is half a dozen Dadavanis, like extensive Dadavanis on opinions, but the major stuff is covered here. There's a lot of, on these 11 keys that Dada has given. Is very beautifully summarized, my friends, in the last paragraph, you see. And let me share that again. Our dear Patricia has read it already. The causes that were created in the past life are unfolding as effects in this life, you see. Fundamental sentence of life. After life, reason that human beings have no understanding of other human beings. Now we begin to understand how it is, you see. And in that effect, it's now, effect means it's old stuff. Effect means old stuff from past life. When you give an opinion that this is good and this is bad, it creates attachment and abhorrence, you see. And if you and I did not have this Gnan, this knowledge, then that would have created a new life for us, another life, you see. Underlying this attachment and abhorrence is this opinions, you see. So we understand that this is the fundamental reason why human beings continue to suffer in life. It is through their opinions.
Shuddha dice que hay muchas palabras maravillosas en los Dadavanis, pero que en este trozo Dada nos da unas claves muy importantes y fundamentales. Y aquí está leyendo este párrafo que antes leímos y dice que el efecto, cuando dice a tal efecto opinar que esto es bueno, este efecto es siempre el stock de la vida pasada, es todo lo que trajimos de la vida pasada. Y si no tienes el Nan, crearás otra vida una y otra vez. Pero lo importante es que sepamos que todo es a través de las opiniones, todo lo que cargamos se carga a través de nuestras opiniones.
Okay, so, we have been given this new homework, you see.
Qué increíble.
What is it, Gaby?
Qué increíble, porque había escuchado tantas veces esto, pero no había hecho como el link entre la opinión como buena y mala respecto del apego y la aversión. Es como que uno la aversión lo pone de pronto como en los kashais, pero no en las opiniones. Y que sea y provengan de las opiniones me parece como que me explotó.
It's like, it's a way, it's a veil lifted over you. This is the beauty of Dada. Dada is saying, the whole world says how beautiful, how lovely, how good, or, oh, horrible, bad, no good, you see. And the whole world says this. Now, for we Mahatmas, we are awakened. Now we are awakened in this awareness. This is the effect. This is how it is, you see. Other people will have opinions. You can't do anything about it. Other people will have opinions about Gabi. Gabi is lovely, Gabi is nice, Gabi is good, or, the opposite, one or the other will go on around you. You can't change that. This is how it is for them, and for us it is, this is how it is. This is relative, and Soyama Pura, that other person too, is a pure soul, pure soul.
Dice que sí, que todos decimos que es maravilloso y es genial, dice, pero la gente que no ha tomado el NEN, ¿no? La otra gente dice, oh, esto es horrible, esto está mal, esto no, pero nosotros sabemos que no. Dice, y puede que alguien tenga opiniones de Gaby, no podemos evitar que alguien tenga opiniones del archivo 1, pero nosotros sabemos que eso no es para nosotros, que no está refiriéndose a nosotros, porque para nosotros es así. Yo soy alma pura y el otro, el 2, también es alma pura.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this and a deeper study of today's 11 points, we will stop being affected by what the world thinks of us. Oh, Gabi is a good lady, Maritza is not so good, Garitza is good. Why do you get upset by when you hear somebody say, no, Shuddha is no good, he is not good. Why? What? It's, good, no good. Well, what's the problem? We also go like this with that. Oh, he said, I'm good, so I'm good. Oh, no good. Why am I not good? What did I do? What's going on? You say, we are out of this spinning cycle, we don't want, we're fine. We're Amapura, we are the pure ones, yes, pure liberated ones. Right, Maritza? Right? Correct? Yeah, correcto, yes. Yes.
Dice, y hay buenas noticias para nosotros 11, dice, y es que alguien puede decir desde el punto de vista mundano que, oh, Gaby es una maravillosa persona y Marisa no es tan buena, o Shuddha no es bueno. Dice, pero a nosotros nos da igual, estamos fuera de eso, ¿no? Sabemos que eso no importa.
Yeah, right. Shuddhatma Bhagwan. Our time is up. Until we meet again. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you for all being present. Harman and Gonzalo. Hola, yes. Yes.
Gracias, Sudha. Jai
Sachidanand, Monica, and all of you. Luz, great,
Jai
wonderful.
Sachidanand.
Yeah, Anila, Cecilia, Jai Sachidanand.
Thank you, Chua.
Thank you, Patricia and Laura. Yeah, right. Okay, bye-bye. Jai Sachidanand. And also Monica. All right, bye-bye. Yes.
Morning.
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. Good morning. Bom dia.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Right, yes. Right. I have had now more Spanish influence coming from Spain. Burgos, Spain. Yes. Buenos días. All right.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Okay. Yes.
Good.